Hey there everybody, Popontop here. Welcome back to some more gameplay here on the Xbox Series X. This game just got updated. I just finished downloading this. It took forever. Had to re-download the whole game, 70 gigabytes. Of course, we're talking about Destiny 2. So let's load Destiny 2 up. We're doing this raw. We're just clicking on the icon. The game is not currently loaded up. It's not quick resuming. It's not doing anything like that. This is just how fast Destiny 2 loads on the new console. The Xbox Series X to be specific. So obviously, some big features here. We get 60 frames per second on console finally. Amazing. It's actually amazing. And we get a field of view slider. Also amazing. We also get 120 frames per second in Crucible. I mean, you can even look at this, and this animation is smoother. Like, it's just 60 frames per second. Like, the loading screen animation just is like, wait a minute. That's what that's supposed to look like? There's an issue, though, if you try to sign out of your profile while you're playing the game. So don't do that, kids. But we're going to load up my character here. I played this game with my wife and my daughter, so I have, you know, a hunter set up here, doing just fine. We're gonna, you know, do some fast travel and stuff. We're just gonna go to Earth. I mean, look how quick this is, crazy quick. Let's get down in here to the Winding Cove. I got an achievement unlocked. Sick. Finally got all the hunter things, even though I've already had that forever. So we're gonna kind of see how fast loading times are. We're gonna fast travel in many different zones. We're gonna check out the field of view sliders. Look, I got earn an achievement in Game Pass for an achievement that I got a long time ago, but it never gave me. This is obviously solo too, so obviously with a squad of people, a fire team, you might have difficulty issues because what the deal was is it's loading even faster than it was previously because I have been playing the game on the console with the non-updated version, but now it's just crazy fast. It's like that extra little bit. And we're at 60 frames per second here. This is at the default field of view, which is 60, which is extremely low. And I've been noticing that a lot recently because like games like Call of Duty, Black Ops Cold War and stuff give you the option to crank your field of view all the way up to 120 or whatever. So this just has been feeling bad. I mean, this feels good now, right? 60 frames per second is huge. You can actually shoot people, which is, you know, like a crazy thing. Because you can actually aim. Like, it's just so much better. I can't even, I mean, you guys know probably, right? The difference between 30 and 60 frames per second, but 60 is huge. Like, I think 60 is good. I think 120 is great, and we can get 120 in Crucible. I can't show that off because unfortunately my capture card is capped at 60, so I don't even know if it'll let me change the option. Well, let's set up the field of view slider though, because I'm tired of this low 60 field of view. We're gonna put that tree there right on the left side of our screen right now, and then we're gonna go here into the menu and hopefully not get shot too much. But we can go to a lot of new video options here. So we can turn 120 Hz mode on. I guess we can turn it on anyway. So we'll do that. We'll turn motion blur off. That's gross. Chromatic aberration off. Film grain off. But the big one, let's crank field of view all the way up to the maximum of this game, 105. I usually like to play like at least a 110, but you know, 105, I'll take it as high as it can get. We'll apply changes and then we'll see how much more we can see. That tree that's on our left is literally almost in the middle of the screen now. We got maybe like an extra 3 inches on my 24-inch monitor here of extra space I can see. And it's going to make the game feel faster too, right? Like, higher field of view, that's one of the biggest things my wife noticed because the first game she played was the Black Ops Cold War with the high field of view. And she's just like, holy cow, the game is fast. I'm like, the game isn't necessarily fast. It just makes you feel like it's fast because you have such a big field of view. I mean, you can see so much more. You're not going to get flanked as much. I use it, like, it's so useful in like stuff like zombies in the Cold War, right? Because enemies can't flank you, right? They can't sneak up on you and stuff. And in this, like, I don't know, it's just it's huge. Huge field of view, no motion blur. No chromatic aberration, no film grain, no ugly stuff. Just raw 4K, 60 frames per second. We're not playing in 4K right now. We'll do the public event though, just to see, you know, get some raw impressions in here. Because why not? Got the new stasis subclasses here. I gotta get out of this though. I don't need to be here for this. There's a teammate, you know, or not really a teammate, but just a random other guardian. Ow! I got hit by the explosive blasting. I was trying really hard not to. I mean, you can't even imagine how much better it is to hit headshots at 60 frames per second versus 30. I'm just so tired of it. It's not good. I can't shoot my rocket launcher, sorry. That's actually my fault. I have hair triggers on. It won't let me shoot rocket launchers with hair triggers on my SCUF controller. I don't know why that is. I don't know if I can do anything about it, but I fixed it now. But it's just so much easier. I mean, that's the game Destiny, right? We're just sitting here, we're popping headshots constantly. Get the sniper rifle out, do some nice scoping. The fire sniper, fire shield, boom, dead, give me all the ammo, don't let me hit me with your thing. Oh my god, it's smooth though, just sliding around, it just feels good. Do you have the ship? Do we have to shoot the ship to make this heroic or whatever, right? Could really use some energy ammo. But that's okay. I guess we stand in here and override it. Where's that helicopter at though, my dude? Do you know? Yay, bacon. Of all the names, there's somebody who could possibly helping me. It's got to be Gay Bacon, of course. Is the ship? You see ship? You see ship. Hey, at least you know to shoot the ship. Put some sniper rounds in it, but it hit it pretty hard. I have this assault rifle here. It's my new favorite gun. It just slaps. Alright, it's an auto rifle. Sorry, excuse me. Destiny nerds are gonna get on my case. Let's get this public event heroic. It's just so smooth. It's just easy mode now.
Got that shit. That's a black eye.
So that's gonna be a big boss coming though, which is fine. I was not concerned about the big boss. I got ice grenades and little throwing tomahawk stuff. He's literally face is already annihilated. Easy peasy life. But yeah, like these dogs rushing you, right? The Cabal dogs, what I forget what they're called, but just get blown out. I can see everything. Field of view is everything. Every game should have a field of view slider and hit at least 60 frames per second. Every game. I don't care what it is. There's lots of games that are like, oh no, my cinematic 30 frames per second. Nah, 60 on everything, at least, if not 120 with the field of view slider if your game is first person. Guaranteed. Look, I got a new cloak. Let's see how quickly. Well, I mean, it's literally the same light level, so never mind. I look so cool too. Look at me cool. The menus feel snappier, like rotating your character and stuff, just like clicking on things, switching weapons and stuff. Feels better. Like I have an SMG here. This is a little rough. But I mean, look how quickly that was. I just like it previously on the old console, especially before this game, you know, came to the new consoles or whatever. It just took forever. You'd sit here and this would be loading, and it does load a second your character model. But like you can go in here, get to your weapon, swap to a different weapon, and lickety split like 1 second, right? So we're gonna go to a different other location because we're gonna show off, you know, load times and stuff. Even the menu loading up. We're gonna go to Cosmodrome. Obviously, they added this back for this, so we'll hit launch. You have the 3-second cooldown timer and stuff. But if you have people who are on the old console still, and you're playing with them in your fire team, you're just gonna wait for them, somewhat. It does seem to do that. It seems to slow down, and so you all stay together, which is a positive effect, I think. It does kind of suck because you kind of want to use the speed and power of your new console, and we're just fucking cruising here. We're just getting to location to location to location. It's Destiny 2 enhanced. It's crazy. It's a crazy life. It is so fun. And look, we're here. We're ready. We're playing the game. That probably was like, what, 15 seconds? I'm not timing it or anything, but like... And then we got a high field of view. We can just sit there hopping around. The game looks faster. I bet you guys can tell that right away. Just give me your spin metal. Let's see if I can hit some snipes. Woo, look at me go. I can hit some snipes. 60 frames per second. 60 frames per second! Like I said, I can't hop in the Crucible and show off 120. Because you can't even see it anyway. Not that you could upload 120 YouTube videos. That'd be cool if you could. But you just have to take my word for it. That is improved. I mean, I showed you that option in the menu. This is nice, though. This is improved. Like, so we killed some people. Let's say we're getting a quest done or something. I want to go to Nasus. Let's just throw me in here. Just wherever. I don't even care. Just throw me into some other place and see how fast it loads. So we got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. We have to go a lot farther for this one. 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, like so 33-ish seconds, and
these Vex, they're building.
Okay, it's another public event. Just hop me in it. So much smoother though. Holy fuck, dude! I can just play the game now. Like field of view plus 60 frames per second. Like I said, put it on everything. And the Destiny 2 developers, Bungie, did mention that not all of that time that you spent in space or whatever within your ship or whatever is loading. Part of the deal with that is that it's connecting to other players. Because obviously this is like, technically, even if you're by yourself, you're joining a public lobby, right? Fuck, I can actually snipe in this. What a crazy life. I hate snipers in this game up to this point, because sniping at 30 frames per second is just a bunch of nonsense. Okay, yeah, we're stopping the Vex from getting in here. I know what I'm doing, vaguely. It's just so butter. Get out of here, dude. What are you doing even in here? Oh, my big cluster launcher. If I hit somebody with a melee attack, I get a reload automatically. It's a lot faster than reloading. Look, they're getting in, dude. Somebody has to stay here. Jesus Christ. Destiny's hardcore part 3. Hey, you get out of there. Dang it. Team, we have to cover the thing. I'll cover the thing. Y'all activate the little timey-wimey portal shit. I don't remember this location, okay? I'm like out of it. Is that a one-shot that Minotaur? That'd be pretty impressive. I don't use snipers though. I'm not used to this. I'm not used to this being this smooth. Because it's huge. It's huge. I cannot even tell you. If you like play Destiny 2 and we're like, oh, I don't really like it. It's probably because it was running 30 and your field of view was ass. Like, now it's so much better. But I was saying earlier too, like, a lot of this is connection time, right? Between the loading screens. But still, it's way faster than it was. That took at least like 2 minutes instead of 30 seconds, if not more. The chest here. Let me get the chest. I like loot. Hey, look, a new AR. I really like the AR I have now, but if it's better, I guess I could do it. No, it seems like 1200 is like the soft cap of where we're at here, so just get that out of my inventory. I don't need it. God dang it, team. I was just checking my inventory for a second. People are useless. I need my daughter and my wife to play with me. Like real. Oh, I needed to reload. I was like, what am I doing? Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. There's bone snipe. Oh, I think I missed. Excuse me? Throw my cursor right on there, man. This is a high-powered sniper rifle too. Like a shoot. It's because I don't have my air triggers on. I feel like loose. I have to like pull the trigger down way more. Get broken, motherfucker. Pop your head out. Thanks. These things bounce too. It's so cool. Destiny 2 is so cool. I mean, I think you guys get the idea, right? We've been fast traveling around. We've been doing some high, well, relatively high, 60 frames per second combat with a high field of view. Feels real good. You need to get out of here. Don't approve of you being. I could just aim so much better though. Like it is so much of a crazy revelation. I thought this game was fun even at 30. Like it was tolerable. I'll tolerate a game at 30 if the game is actually real fun, right? But you know, this should be the standard by now. Come on, you guys. Do we have portals or something y'all are standing on? Or you're just standing there doing nothing? Yeah, heroic event. Yeah, good. Need the bonus XP. That's an angry man. This is my super. Yah, and then yeet. That's how you, I mean, you have to say the yah and the yeet. That's literally what you're doing there. Silence and squall. You're throwing like two, I think scythe is what they call it, but I mean, I don't know. You throw things at people. Like I throw my tomahawk. Oh, I don't have it. Can dodge. Get a tomahawk back? It's supposed to do that, but it never does. I don't know if it's a bug or issue. Who knows? I'm having so much fun. There's more bad guys coming. No, stop coming. Rockets. Even switching weapons feels smoother. Like, switching to that rocket launcher is like a trip, dude. Just throw the tomahawk in there, then I get a rocket back for free. Boom. I mean, it's just literally the smoothest thing. Not the smoothest thing, I guess. That's an exaggeration somewhat. But it is so much smoother. It just feels like a different game almost. Like, if this was like an 8 out of 10 game, it becomes a 9 out of 10 game, or even a 10 out of 10 game, just because of the fact that it runs fucking better on console now. You just headshot, 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 headshot. Aiming is easy. I can whip to the sniper rifle, pop a quick scope. Like it just works now, which is crazy. Because it's before I was playing this game and dealing with all this shit, and it's still, I just can't believe I tolerated that compared to this. Like this is just crazy. We're gonna get out of here after this public event. Why don't we do one more fast shot? We'll go to the tower, see if that's like anything. How we can see that, because we can see ourselves in third person. It's just the real. Oh, it just like feels faster. Give me my chest though. I'm here for the chest, and then I'm gonna go to the tower. New cloak. It's probably like just like the other old cloak. I don't need it. Get it out of here. So, quick fast shovel to the tower. I mean, even opening the menus up, opening the map up doesn't lag, doesn't cause some crazy issues. Fast shovel to the tower from Nessus, and we'll see how quickly that gets me there. We're not gonna time it again. I don't need to be sitting here counting numbers. You guys can count numbers in your head if you want. But it's just better. It literally took an experience that I thought was good. Or fine, at least, right? Like, it doesn't even, like, I couldn't go back. There's no way. You can't go back to 30 frames per second. You can't go back to low field of view. I mean, like 120 in Crucible, like, it's just I can't believe anybody ever played a PvP game, like, versus other players at 30. That's nonsense. Just don't. I mean, I guess everybody else is at 30, but we're all just kind of playing like ass. Because you just not unlock your full potential. 60 frames per second unlocks your full potential. Every game needs it. I know I've said this like a bazillion times in this video, but every game needs it. You can see my high field of view in the third person, like way more of my character. It's not just like Resident Evil 4 style right behind your shoulder camera. You can actually see a lot of stuff. And it's smooth. It's holding out. Like a high field of view has not changed the performance. We're still getting the solid 60. The only wish I could wish for is 120 frames per second everywhere. But I mean, other than that, what else can you get? I'm going to take a selfie. Yeah. Hopefully you guys did enjoy this little look at Destiny 2 on the Xbox Series X. Really fast load times, field of view all the way cranked out. I mean, you don't have to do 105, but even if you go like 90, it's huge in comparison to the 60. The 60's default is so low. It's garbage. And then obviously running at 60 frames per second in all modes, at least, guaranteed. At 4K, right? If you have a nice 4K TV, 4K 60, right? If you got a monitor like me, maybe you could get the 120 in Crucible. But even 60 still feels like it's twice as good. It's literally twice as good. So hopefully that's something you're going to check out if you're a fan of Destiny at all. Or maybe you haven't tried out Destiny. It's definitely so much better now that I highly recommend picking it up. Especially because all the expansions are on Xbox Game Pass. Shout out to Xbox Game Pass. That shit slaps. If you guys have enjoyed the video, please make sure to leave a like rating down below. If you are new to my channel and you haven't yet already, I'd greatly appreciate it if you have subscribed, so that way you can check out more videos from me, including all the other videos that I make on my channel. And pretty much other than that, you guys have a good rest of your day, or whatever it may be, and I will see you in the next episode.